Hey everybody, Professor Doom here, and please bear with me in this video. We're going to be taking a look at a few things, and I just want to give some correction about a video I did, benign military exercises or something wicked this way comes. Well, I talked to a friend of mine, Montegraph, and we had a discussion about a video that he made, and he was actually able to discern or find out that some of the video pieces of the military movements that we saw were actually outdated. The Hollywood one was actually from 2020, which still has me asking, if you already have people scared of a virus situation, why are you going to have the National Guard come in all decked out with guns and everything else? Anyway, that's besides the point, because we were looking at the whole situation with military exercises. Some of those video pieces, yes, indeed, are from recent. But you know what? Here's the interesting thing. Is it if there were continuous military exercises going on, we would still be hearing more reports. And I've been scouring, looking. Why isn't there more military exercises being found out? Why isn't anybody capturing anything on camera? Well, that's probably because there isn't any military exercises of that nature that are going on, or they may be going on some of their MOUT facilities. M-O-U-T, yes, MOUT facilities. But I want you to hear this. I'm going to let you listen to this weatherman right here in case you haven't heard it, and you're going to listen to what he has to say about military exercises going on right now. So yes, indeed, there are military exercises going on. And in that video that I talked about the Deagle.com website and about the depopulation of 2025, and I asked myself, well, you know what? What are the possibilities that could cause a depopulation? And they know exactly what would be that cause. And I mean like the World Economic Forum and all the elite, the ones who know information that we don't. And there are a couple of clues that are going to tell us what that possibility is. And I'm going to show you what that is. And I'm also going to show you what one particular person missed when it comes to the video that he put out about the date 9/23. There was a lot of videos that were being made back then about the day September the 23rd. And I'm going to show you that that indeed was incorrect, because they actually missed some of the clues that it was actually 9/11/2023. I'm not making a prediction. I'm just telling you, let's keep our eye on that date when it gets here and see if something indeed may happen. And what exactly could the possibilities be? Well, all I know is that the World Economic Forum, everybody, is going to find it a lot easier to control the population if there's a mass reduction in the population. And they're already planning for that. So let's take a look at some of the clues of what that may be. And they may just have that information that we don't. Because remember, we can take clues from movies, right? We can take some of the numerology, and we can take, remember, 9/11 was being thrust in our face before it happened, and we didn't even know it until after the fact. Now, we're going to take a look at some of those clues. Let's listen to what this weatherman has to say about military exercises. Hopefully you can hear it, because it is a little low volume. Let's listen in.
This is not rain, as we've been telling you for the past 2 weeks now. They're doing military exercises out there, although it looks like rain has stopped. Showers here are legit.
They are conducting military exercises, although it looks like rain. It isn't. So there are military exercises going on of some sort, and how exactly he knew? Did the military clue him in? How is it that he knew? But now I want to take you to a video that was produced about the date 9/23, and then I'm going to show you an Illuminati playing card. Let's take a look at what he missed. Let's take a look at this. Now, as you can see, this video right here from the channel They Live, and they were decoding the 9/23 prediction in movies, September 23rd. But do you know what he missed? Here, let's open this up a little bit, everybody. Let's take a look exactly what he missed, or hopefully here. All right, are you guys with me? Okay, let's take a look. Did you guys see that? Let's back it up in case you missed it. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Do you guys see the breaking news? What is the Fox channel number? Is that Fox 11? Absolutely. As I said, they do put it in the movies, and they completely overlooked the number 11 in this movie. But let's take a look at something else that you're going to find interesting here. Let's go through his video a little bit, and let's take a look at the possibilities. Now, you got to remember, do you remember when we fold up the $20 bill and we notice that the Twin Towers looks like it was hit, right? And what happens when you fold up the $50 bill? You fold up the $50 bill and you have the Hoover Dam with the Cadillac logo down near the bottom. And we've already done plenty of videos on that and about the Freightliner presentation. Remember the infinity symbol that was there and the constellation Orion? There were people saying, oh, those are pyramids. No, they weren't pyramids. That was the constellation Orion. And it's very interesting, all of the information that we know about the constellation Orion and some of the ancient civilizations that erected their structures in alignment with the constellation Orion. And they did this for a reason. But let's take a look at one of the clues that he is going to present in this video. And let's take a look at that. Take a look at this little clue here.
The final mission to save mankind has failed. The 70-mile-wide asteroid known commonly as Matilda is set to collide with Earth in exactly 3 weeks' time.
All right. Let's do this. About the future. And the future can be scary.
About the future. The future can be scary.
It's self-imprinted.
So, that came out with one episode and it carried every freaking clue you could possibly think of in there. And there was a nuclear blast that went off in the state of New York. Well, that's interesting. There's probably about, how many people live in the state of New York? And a rewind was about a nuclear blast that goes off. And what kind of clue do you see in the movie? Because look at this. The camera focused right in on the numbers. And what have I told everybody? When the cameraman does this, they're doing it for a reason, because there's your clue. There indeed is your clue. But we also have one more possibility we can look at. Interesting about the two movies that came out in 1996, one of them being Armageddon and the other one being Deep Impact. And I reported on this. How amazing could it be that you had two movies with the same exact event content? Okay, there was going to be destruction of the earth for the most part, because what happened? We seen that there were meteorites that struck and part of the east coast of the United States was completely wiped out. In Deep Impact, the exact same thing happened there. And Disney owned both production companies that put these movies out. And they both came out the same year. And of course, yes, Deep Impact was about a comet. But the Armageddon was about an asteroid but both of them had to be destroyed. Both of them had to be broken up to save Earth. Now, let's take a look here. And there you go. We've had many predictions on that Illuminati playing cards. There does appear to be an issue going on with gun control. And one of those cards has what appears to be Hillary Clinton. One of them happens to have the appearance of Donald Trump. There's a virus. There's all the Twin Towers. How about the missile strike on the Pentagon? There are so many different instances where it looks like there was predictions that were made on these Illuminati playing cards, and you have what I just showed you, some of these movie pieces talking about a meteor or an asteroid strike on the Earth. How many countries would that wipe out from the United States East Coast and all the way into Europe? Because you remember, there's a lot of European nations on that deal.com that suffer huge amounts of depopulation, and the United States as well. And if you look at that Illuminati playing card, it looks like it's poised to strike right there on the East Coast. So do they know? Is this why this has all been done in advance? Because they've known? Or do they know the future? Have they tracked a trajectory many years ago of an asteroid that's going to hit here on a certain year, on a certain date? Don't know. Am I predicting anything? Absolutely not, because that would be folly. There's many people who've already made that misstep, and they were crucified for doing so. So I'm not going to do that. But I just wanted to show you that indeed the 11 was missed in some of these movie pieces. And I've seen plenty of these movies where the 11 is present, the 9 is present, and the 23 is present. And I just wanted to show you that indeed there are some military exercises going on. Are they getting prepared for something to go down? Are they preparing for NATO? There's a lot of speculation about those things. But we're just going to have to wait and see. And we're going to have to wait and see if the date 9/11/23 is going to play out in any kind of way to our detriment. That's what I wanted to share with everybody. You guys have a good day. Professor Toon.